Welcome back to my channel. It's good to be back. I had some technical issues and a little bit vacation, like a couple of weeks, but I'm back for good now and we need to shift into a higher gear because I have a lot of stuff for you guys. So, where were we? Yeah, now I remember. Uh, we have repainted camouflage on Vasquez pants. I've talked to a few people who are really deep into the Space Marine subject and they gave me a few tips. The shoes our Marines wore were the Miltech Jungle US military shoes, and this particular model is called the Panama. The original came in black with olive trim, and I will allow myself to slightly redesign the colorway here, and my trim will be in shades of brown. Somehow it suits the camouflage a little bit better, I think. The Marines had to run several meters through the mud outside when getting out of the APC, so I had to put some dirt on their shoes. And as I always, I'll be using here a mix of dry pigment and hairspray as a fixer. It's time to glue all the lower torso elements together and focus over the missing smart gun details now. Smart gun is the best example of kit bashing, and I believe I talked about it in one of the previous videos, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure right now exactly which one it was, but doesn't matter. Based on the German MG42 gun from World War II, it had a lot of elements borrowed from other equipment also. For example, this black handle is simply an element of the handbar from the motorcycle. To complete the weapon mount with the vest and everything around is simply a Steadicam rig. Because this is supposed to be rather a heavy-duty piece of equipment, we will paint it in a raw industrial style, so steel and aluminum with the cables and duct tape. The whole harness is big and heavy, or at least it was meant to look like this, so there's definitely missing some worn effects, abrasions, paint scratches, and maybe some dents. It's all need to be added. Okay, so a flashlight and battery pack now. From the moment I saw this model, I thought that the torch had to be functional, and I could have redesigned the part from the scratch, but I decided to use what I already had. So I cut the part into smaller pieces and made holes for the wires, and I printed everything once again. Same as I printed once again the front of the reflector, and I used transparent resin so that the light could go through from the sides. The color of the LED I had turned out to be a little bit too cold for my taste, so I decided to paint it in orange and make it more movie accurate. So, okay, I'm not the wire soldering specialist, but I think that this was an easy one, and there's not much to talk about it here. Let's speed up here, just a bit. I don't want to bore you guys with the simple procedures. I know that you know how it works. I painted the flashlight and glue it together according to reference materials, and then I connected the battery using a magnet. This way the element is movable and easy to dismantle, for example, to replace the battery. A battery pack on the back. In the movie, the battery was mounted on a special rig away from the marine armor, probably because of the high heat it emits. And we will do exactly the same thing. And once again, kit bashing came to my help. From old parts of another model, I have built an extra magnetic mount that will help me to hang the battery on it. I don't have to worry about hiding the wires because in the movie there were similar hanging cables behind the Vasquez back. After gluing everything together, I painted and I started building the base for my figure. And I have to admit, as much as I love this model, the base is definitely the weakest part of it. And from the very beginning, I knew I want to add something on my own here, so I decided to build the base from the scratch. So I printed some floor panels following the Headless Hope Colony pattern. Or wait, maybe should I say Axis Chemicals factory from 1989 Batman? Yeah, whatever. Still the same floor, right? So I printed out those panels, glued them together and reinforced them from the bottom. Then I cut the whole thing out so they fit the frame. To make the base not so boring, I decided to add some acid burn mark.
Acid from blood.
And I use a Dremel for this. I built the railing out of the straws. Yes, I use the plastic straws here. Yes, plastic. Sorry.
How dare you!
After gunmetal dry painting, the base started to look very interesting. Pretty much movie accurate, I would say. I painted the railing in red color and I used some hairspray for a chipping fluid. Think it's time to put everything together and it's time for final review. Have to admit, I'm happy with how this model came out. Special thanks of course to KUTON Miniatures for creating these amazing sculptures and making me busy all the time. And now, enjoy the presentation.
We better get back, because it'll be dark soon, and they mostly come at night. Mostly.
Look, man,
I only need to know one thing. Where they are. Let's rock!
Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the series. And the next model will be a beautiful Eve android from Stellar's Blade by Volcamancer. Many people ask me about to paint this model on YouTube, and it's now even possible that at the time you're watching this video, the model is already finished. Yeah, I have such a big, actually huge delay in assembling and publishing materials, but I will try to do it now more efficient and quicker for you guys. And if you haven't subscribed this channel yet, then
Come on. Do it. Do it!
and of course, see you in the next video.